Hey, so I'm watching your reaction video. It's just easier for me to send a voice memo than type it all out. There's a few things wrong with Luscious's video.
Did I not scream into the camera? Nick!
Are the low of the low, the scum of the gutter, of the bottom of the earth, and the bottom of the sewer, where if the clown hangs out...
Nick, if you're watching this, what?
This is where they originate from. This is their playing field. They lied to be down there. This is how much hate they have for me and how much they want to get rid of me. They will do anything that they can. They will do anything that they can. They will do anything that they can.
Fill the room with the juice. That's a lot of loot.
That shit kind of cute. Look. We have a lot to talk about today. Period. We have a lot to talk about today, so let's just go. Look, if you're brand new here and you haven't subscribed, let me tell you, be early. You want to be early. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that notification button, and let's get to it. So, I woke up this morning, and look, I was not expecting to wake up to Nick Snider following me on Instagram, Nick Snider in my DMs. I wasn't expecting it. But I had a whole conversation with him, and we are going to be talking about it. So this is not a reaction. Obviously, I can't react to voice memos. I was talking to him, so I already had the reaction already a couple hours ago, so we're not doing that over here. But this is going to be a commentary video. Now, before I get into all of this juice, because look, fill the room with the juice. Okay, look. You can go get your tea somewhere else, but over here, it's juice over here. Okay, it's juice over here, and it's apple. It's apple juice over here. Actually, you know what, you guys? I called 52 stores today looking for the new iPhone Pro Max in gold, 64 gigabyte in stock for pickup, and it was nowhere to be found. But you know what? It's fine. I'm just gonna order it, or I'm just gonna wait until September for the new one. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just over it. Like I don't really need a new phone, but you know, I want one. I want one. Dang, Apple just made me just do a whole commercial. Back to what I was saying. Now, look, we love a clapback queen. We love a clapback queen, and that's on period. It don't matter what. I still stand with Luscious, okay? Do not be in my comment section like, oh my God, Nick Snider is in her DM.
There will always be people that are like, oh my God.
Stop. No, not over here. Look, I still love Luscious. I will still support Luscious. I still think she's more talented.
Oh, I think they were definitely hilarious together. Like, those videos were like comedic gold.
I still think, you know, who's to know? Luscious might be in my DMs tomorrow debunking all of this. I don't know. I have no idea. But we got to keep the playing field clear for everyone over here has to play. They got to all be able to fit on the couch. So if that's happening over here, we have to allow them to have balls. You feel me? They got to kick it. They got to swing it. They got to throw it. You know, all of the sports, all of them. So let's get into these voice memos really quickie. And we will be back. We will be back with the commentary because look, y'all, I was shook. I was a little shook.
Like the picture that she said that we took a screenshot of for her lowest moment when she was in the hospital bed, that's not even from the same video. It's from a video after she got out of the hospital and she was at home and she was shaving. So it has nothing to do with that. The super chat that was sent there was sent because Luscious was on her live asking people for money, putting her cash app and everything, like saying she was scared. She had nowhere to go when she got out of there. She didn't want to go back to her house because she didn't want to infect her family. Totally understand and sympathize with that. So I said, you look like you need it. When I did that, did I think it was shady? No. Do I see how it can come off as shady? Yes, I do. Do I regret doing it and saying that? Yes, 100% but I can't go back and I can't change that. And the tweets of me thinks that influencers lying about having coronavirus during the time that Luscious was in the hospital, before I even knew that Luscious was in the hospital with COVID. There were 3 other influencers that were saying that they had COVID, and 2 of them are very well-known liars. And the next day, one of them got onto a private plane and flew somewhere after saying they received the results like within a few hours, which at that time, test results were not coming back as quick. So anyways, I guess what I want to say is, yes, I've said shady about Luscious. What she's accusing me of, no. I think everyone on the internet knows I'm a shady motherfucker. And if I say something or do something that is shady, I'm going to gloat about it on social media. I didn't gloat about this Luscious thing. I actually, that night, when people started calling me out when she was in that live in the hospital, and people were like, oh my God, the super chat, it blew up on Twitter. And I immediately addressed it and told everyone there was no shade. And I explained why I said it looks like you need it. And honestly, that was because she was on there, she was asking for money, she was doing the cash app and all that. I really felt for her because I can't even imagine how scary that is to have something like corona that at that time when she was in the hospital, a lot of people didn't know any information about it. And like regarding Rich and Luscious and their friendship, I've had a conversation with Rich and I was like, you know what? If you want to hang out with Luscious, if you want to talk to Luscious, girl, you do you. I'm not in this friendship to tell you who you can and who you can't talk to. That's not me at all. I can perfectly be your friend while you're friends with Luscious. And it's crazy because it even like our friendship even started out while they were still talking, so I thought, because I met Rich in LA like the day of DragCon. They were having like a little bit of drama, but I had no clue that it was going to be like this huge falling out. And the story is that I stepped in and I kicked Rich, like basically told Rich like, oh, you can't be friends with Luscious. That's never the case at all. I've always told Rich, be friends with who the to be friends with. I don't have to be around you when you're around that person. I actually used to like Luscious and like the content that she put out with Rich and would tweet out things to both of them like, oh my God, this is so funny. So she's trying to continue a story. I guess she can continue the story if she wants to. People are catching on to the fact that now it's turned into kind of like an obsession, but it is what it is.
And you know what's funny? Did I not scream into the camera, Nick? What is this? Did I not scream it? Because I really was confused. I was just like, wait, what? Like, what is going on? Like, because at the end of the day, you guys, keep in mind, you can hate anybody on this platform, right? Especially the outspoken ones, especially the ones that don't, talk up for things, especially the ones that are biased, especially the ones that have changed throughout the years and you can blatantly see it. But at the end of the day, I will always have respect for somebody who's just like, yep, that's me. Oh, well, don't care. Anyways, next. You know what I mean? Because that's them owning who they are, how they act. They don't care. They're brutal. They're honest. Whatever you want to call it, that's them. But the people who be like brutal and then silent, the people who be like brutal and then, oh, I didn't do that. What? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a fan of that. So at the end of the day, I have to, first of all, thank you, Nick Snider, for watching the reaction video. Thank you for even having a response back, because a lot of people would not respond back. Let's be honest. A lot of people wouldn't. They would just be like, oh, that's a small channel. Who cares? Like, they don't even know me. They don't even know anything about it. But now we know. Wait, hold up a second, because I thought
after that podcast, apparently Nick Snider said that he was going to battle me and he was going to try to come for me on his podcast or whatever that is. Please, you guys, do not go over to that podcast. Do not go and pay this man, okay? I think it's like a Patreon you have to pay to go listen to the podcast. These people are doing the most. I'm not even bothered about it. I'm not even worried about it. The only reason why I want to come on here.
A lot of people are having an issue with the fact that we charge $5 for our podcast. It's $5 per month. Like, a lot of people think that it's $5 per podcast. That's not the case at all. And we both agreed, myself and Dustin, to do it on Patreon because we're not going to give her that platform on YouTube, because honestly, that's what it feels like. She wants us to pop off on YouTube. She wants us to come back. It's going to draw people to her channel. And we're over it. Like, we're done with it. And it's not going to happen. Like, this whole thing of her saying, and if they respond, they're proving my point. They're bullies. Like, that's not how it works. You don't get to pop off at someone, call them out their name and all that. And then when they respond, you don't get to call them a bully.
Let's talk real quick, okay? Let's talk real quick and come with an open mind. I thought that picture that Luscious was talking about was like her like in the hospital bed. That's why I was like, wait, what? Like, why would y'all even like upload that? Like, and let me say this. It does not matter. It's still kind of shady and messed up for them to upload that picture regardless. Like, I do stand by that. So I'm over here like, wait, I'm confused. Like, what is actually happening here? Another thing that was said is that, she feels like Nick is, bullying her and attacking her and like coming for her and stuff like that, which like obviously we all saw like yesterday when we watched the video. We were all there. But at the same time, if you want somebody to say something, like, you can't really be mad at them if they say something. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Do y'all know what I'm saying here? Do y'all get what I'm saying? Another thing is, I don't know about y'all, but tell me, don't y'all feel like she above this? Don't y'all feel like she is like so talented to where like, it's like, anyways, who cares? You're talented. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like I put her on another standard of a creator. That is where I'm coming from. Nick and Rich, I just think commentary. I think fun. I think entertainment. When I'm thinking of Luscious, I'm like, sis could have her whole show. Sis could have a whole show. She could be doing, she could be doing the makeup on, what's that TV show? Oh, I can't remember the name right now. But anyways, besides the point, I just feel like she's so freaking talented. And like, I just got so emotional about it because like, I just miss them like as a unit. But at the same time, I freaking love her by herself. You feel me? Like, it's like, it doesn't matter. She doesn't need to be with Rich Lux. And I hope my video didn't come off that way. But after rewatching it, I kind of felt like it did. And that's definitely not it. I think Luscious could definitely do what she wants to do 1000%, if not more, or better than Rich. The only thing is, obviously, Rich has years and years above her on this platform. That's it. Other than that, like, no, the playing field is there for them both to play. And I would love to see who wins. I would love to see who wins. Just saying. Just saying. Ooh, just saying. But anyways, let me get these eyebrows done because I just look.
Oh, and I completely agree. I think they are both hurt. I mean, it's a 10+ year friendship that is not there anymore. It would be crazy if somebody was like, oh yeah, you can just walk away from that and you'll be totally fine. No, nobody could do that.
I just can't. Like, it's just like, wow. You feel me? Like, I'm just so freaking sad. Also, let's get into some more tea real quick. So remember when she was talking about like don't go pay for the podcast or whatever. So supposedly Rich didn't even want to be a part of it at all. At least that's what Nick said. And I'm just like, I'm actually really glad because I wouldn't want that. I would not want to even hear anything close to remotely. Like, no. And for me, it's just like, don't talk about anybody. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, don't even bring up that drama. Like, I just don't think it's like necessary at all. But again, at the same time, I have not talked to Luscious, right? I have not personally talked to her. So I don't know the tea, the juice, whatever, the broth. I don't know what is brewing for us to really have like a good grasp of like what's going on. But at the end of the day, I think that the pain and like the empathy and emotion that came out of me had to do 1000% of the fact that like I can tell they're both hurt, and I can tell that like there was more there than just a friendship. You know what I mean? And not to say that they were like each other or anything like that, but like when you know somebody for like a long time, like 5+ years, you just grow a bond with them to where like, yes, even when they mess up, it's like, I still want to fix it. I still want to like, you know, come back into your life at some point when I'm done being like angry or bitter or whatever have you. But a lot of people just don't get that.
Because they're people. People are imperfect. And I'm not saying that what Jeffree Star, everything he's ever done is to be excused and turn the other cheek.
Like they don't get it or they don't want to do it because it's a very vulnerable state. Like I actually, for example, the girl that I put in my video yesterday, like I've already tried to apologize to her. I've already tried to be her friend again. I've already like called her. I remember when I like was close to her house, I called and was just like, you know, like I know she's probably not going to answer, but like I still wanted to do that because I knew that like it's not something that I'm going to be like that upset about, you know, like I always want to grow and like figure out a way to, you know, mend those bridges, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I do burn a lot of bridges, and I do feel like, you know, I hurt a lot of people and a lot of people hurt me, but it's something that I need to work on within myself. But to see that and like acknowledge it, you have to really look at yourself in the mirror, like I'm doing right now. But you really have to look at yourself in the mirror, and that is just like a hard thing to do, especially when you're just a different person. You know what I mean? Like when you grow and you change, it's just like, I'm not that same person and you want me to go back to it, and it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. Oh, it's just crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think, because I really, really, really am curious to know what you guys think. Because obviously, I know people are going to be shook to the gods and be like,
what? No, she's on Nick Snider's side? That's awful. Nick Snider's racist. Nick Snider's this. Da-da-da-da.
Again, like I said in my last video, I just don't know enough to even like have that opinion. I did see somebody comment something along the lines that he said that he wanted Paige to apologize to Jackie Aina for something. And I don't really remember that tea. I remember it like kinda a little bit, but that was when like I started watching Kenya's channel, and Kenya has videos on it. She may have unlisted them or made them private, but she had videos on it to where she was talking about the way Paige was talking about Jackie Aina and like just like their beef or like whatever they got into it. I don't know what happened. I just know that the whole thing just seemed so like all over the place. He said, she said, and I was tired. No, girl, I was tired. I said, you know what? I don't know what's going on over here, but I'm not about to be worried about it at all. Like, I just feel like that's another person that I feel like that's on this platform that is just above all of this drama is Jackie Aina. Like, I just don't like hearing people talk about her. I don't like people talking about her in any sort of like derogatory way. And it's not because she's a black woman, okay? It's just because like she's been on the platform for so long that she deserves so much more respect. Let's really talk about it for a second. Okay, because Jackie Aina and Jenna Marbles, I don't think they've been on the platform at the exact same rate, but let's be real. Jenna Marbles has gone further doing problematic things compared to Jackie Aina, and that is a problem. That is a issue, and it needs to be rectified. I don't know what the next 10 years or the next 20 years on this platform is going to be, but Lord be golly, if I'm on it, I'm going to be speaking my mind. And that's period. I'm going to be speaking my mind. Like, I'm just not going to be one of these people that you see and you're just confused on like how they've just like changed so much. Obviously everybody's going to change, but it's just like when it comes to character and who you are as a person, that's something that like you have to protect. You have to protect it regardless of who comes into your DMs, who you met, what famous person you know. It doesn't matter. Like, I just feel like that's something you have to protect, because if you don't, you know what you get?
Spray,
you know what you get? You get this.
Spray that smell like strawberry.
You get this right here.
That I've shown you, and a palette, and then you can go on online and you can.
And it sucks. And the thing is,
individually, and
he might be okay with that. Rich might be absolutely fine with being on Jeffree Star payroll, trolling the internet, talking about some Jeffree Star's amazing. He's never been racist. Da, da, da. He might be absolutely fine. And if he is, that's his prerogative. Okay? But man, I can't get there. You guys, I can't. Don't y'all dare. I swear to God, I have already told some of y'all in the comment section, if y'all even see me change for 1 second, y'all better come for my neck. Let me get close. Y'all better come for my neck. What? You cannot be serious. You cannot be. Y'all better come for my neck, because at the end of the day, you're nothing on this platform without you guys. You know that, right? All of these people that you watch through here, right here, they're nothing. They're nobody. They're nobody without you. Period. Like literally. Period. So with that being said, it's up to you to really do your due diligence and really decide, who am I going to support? Who am I not going to support? Who am I going to continue to support? Who am I going to see changing throughout the years, but I'm not going to support them until I see a full change? You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously not everybody's out here doing God's work, trying to do all that work, but that's really how humans that's how we should operate. You know what I mean? It's the same with all other examples. Parents, teachers, students. It's the same. You got to give them the playing room. If you don't give them the playing room to grow, how are you supposed to expect them to change? How are you supposed to expect them to be a better person? Please explain that to me, because I'm still trying to figure out how you guys are even thinking. And not you, obviously, but society. It's just like, and I'm not trying to get into cancel culture here. We're definitely not getting there. Lord, no, I don't care about that. But what I'm getting into is just the reality of being a human being. The reality of being a human being. There are so many things I have done that I've just been like, damn, like I never want to talk about that publicly. I never want to go back to that time. Period. We all have them. We all have them. Every single one of us. And that is why so many people cannot stand when you stand in your happiness, when you stand in who you are. People can't stand it. They cannot stand it. They want you to be a part of their fight, regardless. But see, I don't think I'm built like that. I think I'm one of those devil advocate kind of people, to where I'm always trying to see, like, okay, let me see your side, and then let me see your side. Let's just see, you know? Let's just see what's really going on. Because at the end of the day, there's always two sides. And if you're just blindly on one side and you're not taking the time to step back, swallow your pride, and see the other side, if not the other 5 sides that are around, oh, honey, you're just always going to be in like pure bliss of ignorance. And some people love it there. Some people love it there, okay? I get it. I get it. Why would I want my white privilege gone? I don't understand. Why would I want that gone? Now, that's a whole nother conversation. But anywho's, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's very different. I normally do, when I do commentary videos, you guys, I normally like write a script. I normally, you know, have different topics that I'm going to talk about. I'll like have paper in front of me, all kinds of stuff. But this is just straight whim. I'm just literally just talking to y'all right now. That's it. I'm just talking to y'all because there is nothing to react to in this video. I mean, if anything, you guys are reacting at home like, oh my God. So put your reaction down in the comment section. Again, if you're brand new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Today was actually going to be like my little like day off. Like I was going to try to have a little day off of YouTube and then, you know, come back tomorrow with like 3 videos and just push them out. But had to deliver this news, had to deliver this juice, and had to deliver this tea. Ooh, because the broth had me shook. Oh my Lord. The broth had me shook. I really can't. Also, let me know if you guys even drink broth, because I don't know if you're aware. Kylie Jenner drinks some sort of chicken broth or organic broth like every single day, supposedly, and it's like really good for your bones and it's like really good for your health. I'm like, sis, what the? And supposedly a lot of famous people do it. I don't know. Let me know if y'all have heard that tea. Let me know. The next video is definitely going to be more like personal videos, and then tomorrow we will probably have our reaction videos back. All right. Okay. Bye.
It's because I saw on Twitter a lot of people were saying, well, Luscious, I do feel like you're in the wrong because you keep coming for them and they're not mentioning you, they're not talking about you. First of all, I just want to say that the reason why I'm mentioning these people is because of all the drama that's been going on right now with Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson and all these people that they continue to protect.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet,